Let's take you to Yemen, where the Houthis say there have been a number of fresh US airstrikes targeting them in several parts of the country. The Houthis are an armed group with close links to Iran. They do control large parts of Yemen. These pictures posted on social media by the US Central Command show American fighter jets taking off from an aircraft carrier thought to be in the region. These latest missions are part of what the US called a decisive and powerful wave of airstrikes targeting Houthi-controlled parts of Yemen. More than 50 people, we understand, are reported to have been killed, including key Houthi figures who, according to the US, that's what we're hearing, but the Houthis are yet to confirm this. They say they've launched drones and missiles against US warships in the region. America says the projectiles were either shot down or fell short. Let's speak now to Afra Nasser, who is a Yemeni journalist and non-resident fellow at the Arab Center in Washington, D.C. Afra, very good to have you with us. What are you actually hearing from Yemen at the moment about these strikes? Who has been killed? Were civilians caught up in it as well?
Yes, what I'm hearing is that people are really in panic. They think that the U.S. airstrikes will continue for days or weeks. They're already dealing with extremely dire economic situation. So people really are in panic and very fearful of the near future. But at the same time, the Houthis seem like very reluctant to admit that they're under attack or that they're about to be defeated by the U.S. or they're in like unrealistic confrontation with a superpower like the U.S. It's very like it seems like the Houthi armed group are in denial of the huge scale of the problem.
So, Afra, that makes it seem as if there's very little chance that the Houthis are going to back down, that this action by the US might work.
It's true. I think without having like a comprehensive and holistic approach to the Houthi armed group and their attacks and the crisis in the Red Sea, I think without having a comprehensive approach, it's really hard to really make any gains against the Houthis. I think what we have seen over the past 10 years, in fact, we're approaching in a few days the 10th anniversary of the Saudi-led coalition intervention in Yemen. We've seen many oversights from the US, the UK, the international community, and regional actors as well in dealing with the Houthi problem in Yemen. And what we are in today is a result of all these oversights, whether diplomatically, politically, militarily.
And Afra, when we talk about regional actors, what about the role of Iran at the moment? How have they responded?
It's very ironic. There were a few statements over the past 2 days from Iranian officials stating that the Yemeni people are independent and they do decide their own decision process by themselves, and we have little to do interference with that. And it seems like Iran is expecting to be next in those airstrikes from the U.S. and yet and it's trying to detach itself from this disastrous situation. And we have to admit that the Iranian support to the Houthis has proven to other Iranian allies like Bashar al-Assad and Hassan Nasrallah has decreased over the past 1 year. So Houthis are also not expecting a lot from Iran. But this is what makes the whole situation extremely complex. The more it's ignored, the more it is dealt with ill-thought, miscalculated approaches, the more complex it is as it is today.
Well, thank you for trying to help explain that to us. It is complicated, but it's been very good to talk to you, Afra. Thank you so much.
Thank you.